Rage can be deadly. Is it worth watching? Find out on this week's Indy Christian review. School violence is a very serious topic that you never really see explored in movies. Except now. Hidden Rage takes on the topic of school violence and explores the causes of this terrible problem.
She's such a klutz. Guys, give her a break already.
If you keep doing this, you're never gonna amount to anything. Where are you going?
Don't do it, drop it! Shit, I mean, it's been life, not bring it down. See, guys from the cross don't bring it back. But some of y'all do with the word to speak and wonder why they can't feel victory.
Someone's shooting at the school.
You're not home. You're never home.
I'm trying to get a promotion. Please don't kill me.
Shut up! Shut up!
No, no.
You boys having a party? What's that? What's that?
You are a danger to society.
If something's going on at home, I mean, we're best friends.
Get as many students out as possible, now!
Everything we do in life has consequences.
Everyone shut up before I start shooting!
Was anybody shot?
I don't know. You don't talk to me like that.
Talk to you however I want.
I have lost interest in everything.
The shootings began approximately 2.5 hours ago.
I know how you feel.
No, you don't. Nobody understands me.
This is a pretty intense movie. It follows the story of a kid named Joshua, typical high school student. He gets beat up all the time, bullied. His life stinks at home. His life stinks at school. His life just really, really stinks. And as a result, he's got a lot of suppressed rage, as the title would suggest. You can't keep that in for too long and it just boils over and it gets nasty. I know I try to be real lighthearted in the reviews I do, but this is a really tough movie to be lighthearted about. Now, there are some good moments of humor throughout it to help keep things from being a total downer the whole time, especially with the two security guard characters. They're a nice source of some comic relief that you really need in a movie that is serious. The acting's pretty decent, and of course, during the climax, you're on the edge of your seat the whole time. The production values aren't what you would expect from a feature film, mostly because it's shot in a kind of a real rough documentary style, which was what the filmmaker intended. But it works for this movie. Now, this film is targeted at a general public school audience because it wants to get the gospel to these kids and help prevent school violence and bullying and teen depression, teen suicide, all that kind of stuff. And so the film's very mainstream feeling. There's some minor language, and there are some pretty intense moments of violence. This film doesn't have a MPAA rating, but if it did, I would think it would definitely be in the PG-13 realm. If you're offended by rap, you might have issues with this movie. Rap features pretty strongly in the soundtrack, and one of the characters is actually played by a Christian rapper, but it worked for this movie and the intended audience. This is a great example of a Christian film that tackles a really hard issue. A lot of times you get Christian movies that tend to, have a rosy view of things and always have a happy ending. This movie doesn't necessarily have that. Watching the trailer, you kind of can tell where the story ends up going. But for this kind of stuff, if you want to be realistic, you can't really take the typical Christian movie approach. If you can handle sitting through an intense movie, I highly recommend Hidden Rage. I'd also recommend you try to get it shown in your local schools. It's a message that really needs to get out there. You can find out more about Hidden Rage at hiddenrage.com. Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you for watching. Check back every week for more reviews of independent Christian films. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check out our other reviews at indychristianreview.com. I'm Zack Lawrence. Thank you for watching. May God bless you, and may God bless independent Christian films. This episode of Indy Christian Review is brought to you by the Ichthus Network, your hub for Christian web series. Visit ichthusnetwork.com.